Good morning, I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. It's not snowing, it's not raining, it's not overly windy, and it is shearing day. So, before the shearer gets here, let's get started in the barn and finish off our chores quickly. First off, Scotty is demanding here, so I'm going to get him done quickly. He's in Tom's spot, so Tom's liable to come running up. So I'll give him his food in his proper spot. Hi, Tommy. Oh, I knew Tom would hear the food. Now there could be a battle. So we'll put some food in Scotty's spot there. And then we'll avoid a fight. And these guys are still in the jug because this lamb is still a little simple. But he took a bottle for the first time yesterday, so I'm going to try give him a bottle right now and see how that works. Hi, buddy. Are you going to try a bottle at least? This is progress, people, because we were tubing him. We've been tubing him for what, 3 days? So if he starts to suck on a bottle, the chances are he'll start sucking on mom too. We don't know why he was slow, because he didn't have a bad birth, like there's nothing wrong. And his brother, look at his brother, show his brother. He looks great. Never missed a beat. So sometimes you have bad moms and sometimes you have bad lambs. But now, hopefully he'll figure it out.
Just needs a little extra care and he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
He'll get in with the program. Just needs a little more love.
The fact that he's taking a bottle is a really good sign. Good boy. You're clever, you see? Clever. Okay, that's probably awful. Take a breather?
Yeah, just he won't take too much.
Take a little breather. You drank that much. Yeah. If he wants more. Would you like more? Would you like some more? Good job, buddy. I think you're finished.
Yeah, just finished. We'll feed him when we're done chores before lunch. We'll do another little meal.
And there you go. That's a good start, buddy. Oh, yeah, good shake.
When I took him out, he tried to bump me right away, so he's a little better.
Good. Progress. Baby steps.
So where are we going now, honey?
Arnie. Okay, we just got a message from our shearer. Looks like he's not coming today. So at least everything's set up. I guess now he's coming Thursday. So back to a normal day today. As you can see, we just fed these ewes that were gonna get sheared, and Thelma and Louise are in here on another mission. So here they are. You guys are doing a great job eating the adult food. No little lambs to share your food with. You can run over top of it all. See, they're trying to eat all the little alfalfa leaves off. These guys are smart little buggers. Hi, you guys. Someone told me that Cammie was deaf in a message. I didn't understand that. But I'm thinking they probably meant Chewy. Chewy back here with the no ears. And we weren't sure if Chewy was deaf or not. She's the one with her head right in the trough there, the black head right there. See, she's got no ears. She had an accident with a dog. You can see Chewy's story in our past videos if you're interested. But we weren't sure if she was deaf, but we know for a fact now that she is not deaf. She had a lamb recently, Cupcake, if you remember her. And the reason we know for certain that she's not deaf is that moms and lambs talk back and forth to each other, and whenever her lamb would make a little bleating sound, she would respond. So she wasn't just randomly baaing at her lamb. She was responding appropriately. When the lamb talked to her, she talked back. So her hearing can be a little muffled, of course, because she has a flap of skin over the ear opening, but she is not deaf. Just to clarify that. Delma, is this you that's come closer? Delma. Delma's the really friendly one of the two. Hi. You made your way over here because you know what that brings. Would you like to see what Delma's doing? She's getting a petting. Oh my goodness, you're going to have a petting too. You guys copy each other. This is why we end up with so many crosses. We're trying to keep it to purebred so that we can limit our numbers here. But inevitably, we have these very personable cross lambs and we end up keeping them. Because how can you not? Hi, you guys are so nice. While I was doing salt and minerals over here, I didn't notice, but Thelma and Louise have headed up into this pen now. They're going to oversee this group.
They get lots of hay.
And they're getting a lot of life experience too. Look at them. You guys, they honestly think they're king of the castle. They have no problem leaving their mom. She doesn't call for them anymore. She knows they'll come back. She's in here eating. Okay, we have a pile of rams here now that we put the yearlings in here too. So we got to feed some hay. And we don't want them all getting out of here. So Arnie's gone to get some grain to lure them away. So he's going to try to do this without getting run over. This is the only problem with having so many rams.
Ben, over here. Hey, come on. Ben, over here.
Ben helps to push him back a bit. As long as he doesn't bite their ears, he's doing his job. Okay, that's enough, Ben. Good boy. You don't need to get carried away. You did your job, and that's all we need. Okay, now we got to get this gate open while they're occupied. We got to be quick, because this is a lot of rams to stampede. Okay, we got it in, but I got to quickly close this, because hopefully they'll be lured by the food and won't think about coming this way. Okay, we managed to get them all in here. There's Monty, the little baby.
The right head. See?
You know that little baby cry he had when he was a baby? He still has it. Usually rams have that deep sound, but Monty's is meh. Oh, he is so whiny. Ben, leave him alone. I mean Max. Guess we're busy with all the other sheep lately, ewes and lambs. They take priority right now. But feeding day is always one of my favorite days, feeding of the rams, because I get to sit here on the feeder and look at these boys. And these guys make me happy. They're really, really nice rams. And hopefully 20 of them will be going off to new homes this year. We got a few gladiator sons in here. Got some from Handsome, I think. Monty is the one we've decided to keep for ourselves. He's going to get used this fall. Hi, Monty. Yeah, you're going to stay here. Okay, You are, 'cause you're an angel. We like the head on Monty, so, and his conformation, and he's an RR. So we would like to keep him. This is Quincy with Arnie right now. He's the dad of number 19.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Okay. 'Cause I recall this one has more meat than the other one.
Yeah, and he's throwing the meteor lambs.
This would be the meat ram.
I don't like the markings on his face, but his he's throwing really heavy lambs, and that's the purpose, right? Heavy lambs. Hi, Quincy. You're a nice boy, aren't you? These guys used to have a bit of attitude, but they've settled in here to our routine now, and they're nice rams as well, as far as personality goes. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Hi. And who are you? Hello. You guys are such nice boys. And we're going to use Hannibal this year, too. Hannibal's our shortest ram, our British guy. We're going to put him on some of our ewes that we figure are our tallest ones, so that we can make sure that we don't keep getting taller. So he should bring the lamb sizes down. We want to try keep our sheep at that medium size. Handsome, we're going to use you again this year too. Handsome was the cleanup ram though, so any Suffolks that are born from here to the end, all in that straggler group, will be sired by Handsome. And that, of course, is Gimli. Gimme! We're not using Gimme this time round, because he's heavily in our flock, so we got to give him a break for a little while. But he's one of our good rams. See, our rams are so friendly. They've just got food. They're not going up for any other reason except that they want to have some attention. Gladiator. No, that's not Glad. That's Handsome. Glad's right beside him.
Glad's a monster sheep.
Well, he's only monsterly long.
Oh, gotta be trimmed a little bit. Oh, let's see, that's cruelty.
We gotta trim Glad's feet. That's a chore. Now that's where you probably would like a tilt table, although I wonder if you could even tip him. Yeah, I'm thinking he probably wouldn't. Too big, too long. You'd probably need a cattle one. I don't know if they have cattle.
I think to put this sheep in a tilt table, you shouldn't find out the faults of the tilt table.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I don't think so.
300 pounds.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. He's got to be the longest ram we have.
Yeah.
And you think he's in poor shape, but you see the way he shakes?
Yeah.
He's in great shape.
But look at how he loves to just pose, eh? But yeah, they need trimming. So usually with the rams, because we don't have a tilt table and it's hard work, usually Arnie will just trim a couple a day, and in a few days they're all done. We don't make a huge big deal about it, but you do have to keep on top of it.
See what me and Glad have in common?
You're both so handsome.
No, I'm great. We've earned it. Hey, Glad.
Hi, Gimme.
We've earned your respect.
Gimme. Gimme says you're ignoring him, so he's come over here. Gimme. You are an angel. You're a monster angel.
Gimli's a show sheep.
They're all show sheep, aren't they?
Come on, Gim. Come on, Matt. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
That's Glad's son, I think. Not Killer. What did we call him? Not Killer. Oh, God, senior moment. It's number 3 anyway.
This one's more practical for a practical horse. Oh, yeah, that's Killer.
There we go.
These two.
Killer.
These two are Glad's sons. Aren't they?
No, Killer is from Felon.
Oh, sure.
This guy, what did we call him? God darny, what did we call him? The little guy.
Killer.
No.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
I know what we call him.
I totally forget. That's Senior, but he's a gladiator's son. So depending on the ewe you put him with, they don't have to necessarily turn out gladiator size. Look at Gladiator is again going to the trough, searching for every corn
I'm
morsel.
going to tell you, that little guy isn't as big as his father.
No.
But I'm going to tell you, when you use him, the father's going to show up.
Oh yeah. So this one here is the lamb that I must have forgotten to bend his tail. So that's what a tail would look like if it wasn't taken off. See how it curls on the end? Like they all the Suffolk ones seem to do that. His isn't as long as some. I've had one year I didn't band their tails and they grew to almost like at their ankles and they look like lions. But people don't like them like that in Canada, so that's why we do dock their tails. But I must have totally forgotten to do him when I was tagging him and stuff. I was probably talking or something and got distracted. So he's got a tail. But at least you can see what they're supposed to look like if we didn't dock. We did have a ram once that had a long tail like that on the year that I wasn't docking tails, and he was such a good ram. I did keep him back as breeding stock, and we actually used him. We called him Longtail. Duh. But after we were finished using him, we did sell him on to someone else because he was such a nicely built ram that you just had to overlook the tail. It's only an aesthetic thing. There's nothing wrong with having a tail on. And as you know, many countries never dock tails. And this is my favorite Dorset ewe lamb in this pen. She's starting to come up because she's very curious too. Hi. Can we get your head up so we can see how nice? Oh my goodness. Aren't you lovely? There. See how nice you are? Yeah. You're nice too, but we're concentrating on the little Dorset right now. Hi. She is exactly what we would like all our Dorsets to look like. She's got the right wool, the right face. See how she's got the woolly poll and she's got a little wool on her cheeks, but her face is mostly bare. She's got her ears tilted slightly upwards with some wool covering. She's got good bone on her. She's just a really nice lamb. There you go. See? It's not so bad. Oh, her mom just called her. Did you hear that? That's her mom, and Giselle is her mom. Giselle is one of my pet sheep. Ah, Giselle. She came right when you called her. Oh, look who's coming. Hi, Looney. We got lots of them over here right now. Looney, you're back. You see that white wool? Unfortunately, she's going to turn white, but she'll still be just as cute, won't you, sweetheart? Here, buddy, move out of the way. Because I see even on her face and stuff, it's the brown is on the wool part. So I'm guessing when she gets sheared, she may not even have the brown on her face because doesn't seem to be on the hair part. If the hair has the coloring, it stays, but if it's the wool, it will shed out. Like her legs are a little brown, so the legs should stay. But you'll always be a cutie, no matter what your colors. Oh, now it's like a mobbing here. There's so many around me. We need people to just come and pet the sheep. We call it sheep therapy. And you've been eating food, haven't you? You've been into stuff. Oh, here comes Arnie to feed them, so since we're not shearing today, we may as well take some extra time to play with Looney, who just came up for a visit. Hi, Looney. You are such a nice lammy. The reason shearing is getting critical for us right now is because we want to get those ewes into breeding groups as soon as possible. And we don't do it ahead of time because we want to get the rams sheared off too, because we want to have a good look at the rams that we have to see which ones are looking the best for breeding. And that's really, really hard to tell with the wool on. So we need those rams sheared as well, so we can make that decision before we set up breeding groups. And they tell you not to shear while the ram is in the breeding group. I don't know why, because if they breed early, they can absorb the lamb or something like that. And plus, if you shear right before the ram goes in, apparently that stimulates everybody to start ovulating. And we've had good luck with that, as our fall groups do really well catching without the use of cedars or any hormones or anything. So it's been working for us, so we don't want to stop that. So as soon as the sheep are sheared off, we are going to be sorting all the sheep and getting them into breeding groups. But today, I guess, we're going to chill somewhat and just play with little lammies. Who are you? Did you just come up for petting too? Hi. Even moms can have pettings. Yes, they can. You're a very nice girl. Do you have a nice lammy in here? I bet you do. I bet you do. Pretty sure this is Cammie's mom. Yeah, you look like Cammie. I'm pretty sure you're Cammie's mom, because that friendly gene does pass on, and Cammie's mom was a really friendly ewe like this. But this is the group that really wants to be friends right now. But Looney comes in all the time when I come in here now. She saw me feeding a bottle to one of the lambs in here, and she was in the creep area, and she came all the way out to get her petting. Oh, baby. You are something special. But I don't know if you remember when the day she was born, when we were in the jug with her and stuff. Even then, she was acting really, really friendly, if you recall. Like, some lambs will run away and stuff like that. But she was always right in your face, checking you out. So I do think that you can make them all like this. But it's nice when it comes naturally. Oh my goodness. You wouldn't believe how soft she is. Like this little lamb's wool, the puffy wool. Dorsets are so much softer than Suffolks. It's like cotton batten. Even softer. See this Suffolk mom and her lamb. That's not an adult lying with another adult. That's an adult laying with her January-born lamb. Aren't you pretty? I don't know who that is, but I gotta see what number's on his back, because laying down like that, he looks pretty large. All these other moms, they just have to get in the way. So he is one of the firstborn of this season, but still, that's a pretty big boy. And this is why Suffolks are considered fast growers. I mean, look at them. And they're both chewing their cud. It's number 9. But look at the size of this guy. You really notice it when they're laying down together like that.
No money was laying near a lamb like that, wasn't her lamb?
Well, they both got a 9 on it.
And when's she going to give that lamb up?
She doesn't want to give it up. Well, actually, they do reach a stage where they say enough's enough. So, and we find usually around 3 months the mums, they still love their lambs, but they have no interest in nursing them anymore. They're played out. This mom just bad at this ewe lamb. So this is her mom. And again, that's a ewe lamb. It is a single. I'll give you that. People say, well, it's a single. But still, that's a big lamb. And it's not like they're big in height. They've just grown so fast, right? Number 19 with his mom. So number 19 is almost 100 days, not quite. Maybe we'll catch him on his birthday and get his 100-day weight, but this is his mom right here. And you can see she's got wide hips too. And yeah, ewes play a big part in the lambs as well. It's important to get a good ram, but you also need that good ewe to get things going right. And you're a very pretty mom too. Very pretty. See that, and that's the type of head we really want our ewes to have. Oh, we had a whole bunch of Suffolks out here, but Ernie's scared them all in. Get out, Max! Get out, Max! It was very difficult to get in here with a bale today because the Suffolks decided today was the day they are going to go outside, and every time the skid steer moved in, they all came running in. I don't know if you can see them back there. So these guys, for some reason, are fascinated by the skid steer today. And they've come outside. Some of them have come out. Max, stay back. Yeah, and the ones that have come out have discovered that it's a really fun place to be. Hey, you guys, bring your friends. Go tell them. The Suffolks are feeling spunky for a change. Oh, this one reminds me of Tammy. Oh yeah, you got attitude, Teal. Some of them are attacking the straw bale. But the smart ones have discovered that, hey, there's way more going on out here. And there's the tiniest of snow piles over there. And of course they've found that. Someone has to be at the top. Arnie's rolling out straw, so a lot of them will be interested in that. But I think if they realize that they could come out here, I think they'd enjoy being outside a lot more. But again, it's little steps. Once one group starts, they'll all start coming out. Oh, and I had my bucket there with the bottles in and they've knocked them all over. Gotta clean that up. You guys, did you have to? Did you really have to do that? So we'll see where the intrepid explorers are wandering to now. In the past, the Suffolks, when they've come out, they've just stayed in the doorway. But we got some definite exploration going on now. And once they do this and the weather gets nicer, we don't let them out when it's super mucky. It is mucky right now, but it's been worse. We'll just rotate the groups so that they each get time outside to run and play while we're doing chores. They always seem to like that. These are the happy days for them. Ben? Hi. That ram that's got attitude, he's got a sister, and this is her. She's a sweetheart, too. She always comes up. Hi. You look just like your brother. Hurry up, you guys. Oh, and see her brothers come over now. These are the two of them. They look just alike. Hi, sweetie. You're the boy. You got severe attitude. Meanwhile, back in here, they've gotten some nice bedding. So after their little romp in the mud, some are romping around in here. They'll all come down and be able to have a nice nap in the clean straw. When he's lying on the ground like that, you don't know if he's fallen down or if he's taking a lamb break. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Remember that movie, The Girl on the Skates? That was it called just for animals? Remember? She was,
Yeah, the girl with autism.
Yeah?
I can't remember her name yet.
So I just thought I'd go down to their level and see what they're thinking right now.
And what are they thinking?
I don't know, I think they're thinking it's just bedding.
They're thinking what?
It's just bedding and food. Well, actually, I had some barley in my boot. It was a little hard to walk.
Oh. What are you doing under there? You're not stuck, are
The
you?
problem now is the manure patch got too high.
Better check that she's not stuck under there.
I think she's just eating.
Well, just take a peek just to make sure. Are
She's
you?
eating the
Yeah,
hay.
she is eating the hay.
How long have you been in there, buddy?
Are you stuck?
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, yeah, I think she was stuck because she's staggering a bit. Yeah, and right to the water. Well, while you're there, check under the feeders. So that's that's the only problem with these feeders is that, and that's why we're always cleaning out the manure. If it gets too high, the lambs will still crawl under there to lay down and stuff, but they'll actually get stuck under there. And we've had moms do it too. So I see this bedding pack is getting high because we use a lot of bedding. So at this stage, yeah, now that we've seen one stuck under there, we're going to have to make sure we check every day that nobody is actually trapped under there. Because that lamb is thirsty. And if they don't cry, you don't know they're there. But she's still drinking, so she'll be okay, but yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I went overtime again. I'm getting a little bit verbose, I guess. Is that the word? Talking a little too much these days. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed your time with the lambs and the sheep. And if you did, give us a like, send us a comment, and please join us again tomorrow for the next day at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.